obviously a hell of a lot of fun to watch on stream and hopefully in gameplay as well. Talk to me a little bit about Rat Soup, though. It's not a name I'm familiar with.
So Rat Soup, we saw him last week on stream, actually playing again. He is an extremely heavy hitter, Rat Soup. Last match I played him, he got 80% rail, 50% LG. So yeah, if he is, yeah, exactly. If he is on point tonight, I think Spud's gonna have some real trouble because Rat Soup is doing really well currently in the bracket. He's currently second. Spud's not too far down there. He's about 5th, 6th, so it's going to be a close match though, I feel.
Yeah,
this will definitely come down to champ picks and map picks, and we'll see what the players have got.
Well, Spuddy usually is hampered by having to mean mug into the camera and press all those camera binds. So maybe without that distraction, we're going to see an entirely different level of play. What time is it over there for you boys?
Basically just about hit 7:30, which should be our first scheduled match. So
that's prime gaming hours. That's
exactly right.
Hours. Some of us are up at 10:30 in the morning, having only finished a show at 12:30 last night. Look, esports waits for no man, me least of all, apparently. So yeah, we are about to jump into it. Rat Soup versus TheSpudHunter. We now have to do the awkward Quake Champions, who's got a friend of a friend of a friend who can then get us into the party. But we will be on very shortly. And well, shall I hand it over to you boys, the casters, for our first match? It's Jones and Fuzzy.
Cheers, thank you for that. All right. While we're waiting, I guess we can have a look at our map picks and bans here. So starting out, Deep Embrace, which was Rat Soup's pick. And initially we see straight away Doomslayer ban. I'm not surprised to see that at all. As I guess anyone who's watched Spuddy's stream before Play QC, we probably all know he's a big fan of Doomslayer. See that a lot when he played 2v2s. So Spuddy is on the Nyx and Strogan Pika for Rat Soup.
I think those are interesting picks on Deep Embrace. It's gonna add an interesting dynamic with an aggressive Strogan and the very passive Nyx trying to escape. Trying to use that.
Yeah, I like to see how Spud's gonna use the wall jump there, Nyx.
As well, yes.
Get around the map.
GMT, what was your in-game nick?
The GMT.
Go on, continue.
Second map, moving on to Vale, Spuddy's pick. Immediate ban of the Scale Bearer. That's a common pick we see on Vale. So we got Ranger versus Galena. But on Galena. So what do you think about that matchup?
Yeah, quite standard. We see Ranger versus Galena a lot on Vale. I like the Scale Bearer ban as well. Scale Bearer can be a bit of a bully. Yeah, Ranger gets across the map quite easily with cheaper rocket jumps and that orb. And if Spud can get that totem economy going, especially on Rail Room, it's going to be quite tough to get a frag on.
I say Galena can be quite a good pick on Vale. There are a lot of spots where you can get those really cheeky totems. I'm going to like to see if he's going to use the that little cutout just above Rail near HMG to get some totems in there.
On the
I think we'll see
teleport
him in that room a lot. Yep, exactly, yeah. I think we'll see Spud in that room because that's also got four time shards in there. So I think we'll see Spud in that room quite a lot.
Yeah, they can either use them offensively on jump pads and teleports, all that, or defensively and try to hide them as well as you can to get some cheeky heals in between fights.
Exactly. Be interesting to see how he decides to play that. And then moving on to our final map for these two, we've got Molten Falls with Spuddy picking the BJ and Visor for Rat Soup.
Yeah, well, Visor a mainstay on Molten, a large map. That information goes a long way. Yeah, and Spuddy getting ready to to go for those double weapons during fights. Certainly gonna be quite interesting. I think Rat Soup's position is gonna be key on whether Spud will be able to use the double weapons to deal damage or just to bully himself into areas.
Yeah, I think Ratsoup's gonna have to be careful and use his sight to try and keep his distance away from Spuddy when he knows he's got that dual wield up. With that dual wield LG, if he hits these shots,
as well,
it's gonna melt.
As well as bait the dual wield and get out of harm's way.
Yep. How we look, the game's almost ready to go.
Yeah, so that's our maps for this matchup. It's gonna be a very good watch.
Yeah, it looks like Spuddy has some problems.
Well, we all knew that.
Yeah. Well, it's always like, is he trying to be funny or is he serious?
It might be both.
He's seriously funny.
Or funny while trying to be serious.
Well, at least TheSpudHunter is on time. Last time he had the first match, he was half an hour too late. But
we had a bit of a mix-up, I believe, in time zones last last time.
But which time zone is in half hour before or after?
He's in Adelaide, I believe. No, he's Spuddy's an Adelaide player, yeah.
Well, the North Korean time zone is 40 minutes before South Korea.
The wild world out there.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, let's see if I can hook into the game.
Hey.
They are ready. Okay. Good luck and have fun, guys.
Hold up, you want to chuck me an invite before we...
Yes. Didn't. There we go. Good call.
Wonderful. There we are.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's get started.
All right, let's begin. I'm excited to see how this goes. I think I'm gonna have to sort of lean my money on Ratsoup. I think only just. This might go to three maps. Sorry.
Well, all right, and I'm gambling on SpudHunter then, just to be different. One of us is gonna win. Yeah, but either way, there's only one way we're gonna find out who that is, and that's by the players playing the game.
Yep, and we're loaded into Deep Embrace. I'm expecting probably a pretty fast-paced match. So I reckon Ratsoup's going to use that strong speed, try and get in close, try and put a lot of pressure on the Nyx there.
Yeah, Nyx.
As we all know, being the light, yeah, it's super hard. If you lose control as a light on this map with the rotation and the armors, it can be super hard to
yeah, to climb back into control. Yes.
Yeah.
Round begins in 3.
Alright, we're starting here on Ratsoup with the Strog.
Yeah, with the Strog and spawns on the rocket launcher, goes for the heavy immediately. Both players go for their items immediately, so 0 seconds worth of a split in between them.
First shots here coming out from Ratsoup. Both found each other and Spuddy just with the LG here.
Spuddy with some good LG there. The rockets from Ratsoup don't connect. Oh, Ratsoup trying to just throw blind rockets at SpudHunter, but Spuddy gets away with the first frag.
He gets a bit of a messy fight there, but both players will now be able to just fall back onto each an item.
Yeah, they trade items.
Oh, Brad. Spud's going straight back in though for another push. Hitting some great rockets now, right? He's already down to 100 here. He's got to be careful pushing back in and forces the invis. Spud's still got good stack. He's playing aggressive off this. Good LG to defend off that. Spud's got to run here. Both players about even stacks. It's going to be great rail as he sees the Nyx trying to jump across to the heavy. Keep that angle, but now he's missed that rail. Pushing in.
Both players extremely low at the moment.
So good defensive shots there from Ratsu if you got to push the Nyx away. He's able to
now
fall
he can
back
fall
there
back
onto
on
that
Mega.
Mega. See, he's actually up here on stack. He can play a little bit more aggressive here.
Yes, but Hunter now on the back
and
foot.
armor. He's going for those the health bubbles there, but that's exactly where the Rat Super just was, so there's nothing there for him. Still not even on that 100 yet. Oh, great
brilliant
rocket.
Oh, amazing dodge on that beaker, and yeah, Ratsup grabs that Mega again, and he's got the upper hand stack-wise. SpudHunter now having to be really careful not to run into Ratsup. Ratsup will favor control going forward.
Spuddy needs to try and get his armor up here. He's only got 30 armor right now, and look at the stack difference right now. This is so dangerous. He gets that shard there though, so he's at least on his full natural now. But Spud's really got to hit a couple of rails with some nice rockets to engage this fight before he starts. He might be able to away the Megas here.
Mega.
Spud's in a really dangerous spot here. No invis now. He's got to be careful. 40 seconds have great direct though on the jump pad, but no, Rat Soup with the rockets takes the frag out, and he's still relatively healthy here.
Yeah, but SpudHunter, if he gets a good rail in, he has to get the railgun first. He should be in an advantageous position. Oh, but he's the one who eats the rail.
He did manage to steal away the heavy there though. So he's still got a half reasonable stack, but he's pushing in with the rail. That was a very aggressive rail, and then yeah, beautiful play there. And forcing the spawn frag there on rockets. It's the rail Spud super low here. There's no way you can get out of this, surely. Oh, he survives with about 10 HP. And there we go, there's the invis to get out.
Oh, an aggressive invis on 40 HP, that's bold.
Straight into the waiting shotgun there, Ratty. 3-1, 3 minutes in. I was actually expecting a fast camp in this, but oh, beautiful LG there from SpudHunter. So close, 5 HP left there on Spud. That shotgun pick was fantastic from Ratsup. He knew roughly how much stack he had, and I still think it was the right weapon, but not quite enough to connect to get that frag.
Yeah, but Spud now doesn't have any armor, even though he's got the Mega, only 170 stack. Less than natural stack on full armor. So he's gotta be really careful right now, waiting for those lights to spawn. Goes in for some cheeky damage.
Oh, he's got another aggressive ghost walk, and he misses the telefrag there opportunity.
Oh no!
The rail there from Rat Soup. He was ready for a heal. He was, as soon as he came out of invis there, he was immediately hitting him with that LG. Be able to take the Mega. Surprise here. He might even be able to catch Spuddy off here. There's no invis for another 10 seconds. Heavy coming up in a few seconds. And yeah, Rat Soup's right there just on time. Good split now between these items. And they've forced the invis straight away.
Only reads where SpudHunter is gonna appear in.
Spud's very interesting use of the Ghost Walks just lately. It's been... He hasn't really gone that far. He kind of just invises and stands very still, which is an interesting play because, you know, it can catch you off guard. You expect they're going to try and use it to get out, but no, look at this. He's on heavy waiting. Oh, but the rail.
It's so too early there. On Mega, on heavy.
Yeah, didn't quite have the timing. Good HMG, but the rail back from Rat Soup. It's crippled him now.
Pressure from Spud though.
That second rail from Rat Soup. That's what we were saying, 56% rail against the Nyx there, and another one. Look at him go. Racking up all the shots
sitting at 58 at the moment. Forcing another ghost walk from Spud. Oh, he charges in with a shotgun, but yeah, Ratsoup's got the LG in hand.
He knows the spawn so well on this map, look at that. Rail spawn, and he might even get the crack and the Pika mid-air.
Oh,
what a
beautiful Pika play.
Use of the Pika there. That was good. At this point, yeah, Spud's just trying to do something to get back in this. Almost 6 minutes in. Oh, Rat Soup does a bit of a rocket jump there over the top of the heavy, but doubles back and he picks it up.
Oh, that was a strategic delay. With the item.
We see Spuddy taking the Mega there, but another Ghost was forced, and the denial of that armor there. Very smart from Rat Soup. He knew exactly what Spuddy wanted there. And look at that. Look how crippled he is now. That one rail.
Spuddy gets nothing out of that Ghost Walk because of that light armor denial. So now Ratsup trying to make a play for Mega. SpudHunter might try and go for the heavy and finally have some armor.
Both items split, no time between them. There's still a chance for SpudHunter to get back into this.
Yeah, but having the item split up like this is perfect for Ratsup because he can always fall back on his item if SpudHunter goes for his. That's a good frag for Spud.
He's got to start playing quick now though. He's got full stack now. Both items at the same time. He's going over the heavy again. Probably a good choice for the lights. Pushing straight in. This is what we need to see. Great damage there. In the Ghost Walk though.
Yeah, but there's still time. He tried to not lose too much stack, and now Ratsup is in a bit of a pickle, but rails like that. Yeah, oh, there's a good fight there for Spud.
The missed rail there from Ratsup. That's Spuddy's chance here now. He's still just trying to scrape up, get any armor that he can. But just with the speed of the Strug, he's able to just fly around this map, and it's just hard for Spuddy to keep up with him. And look at this, now Ratsup, he's got full 100, and he's actually now outstacking Spud, and is now in position now. It's Mega, but no, look at the robots there from Spud. Oh, the rail follow-up.
Fantastic
Beautiful
play from Spud.
SpudHunter. Yep. Catches me off small, but he misses the rail.
This is still good pressure. Ratsup hurting a lot, and that's another frag. So 6 frags in 2 minutes. It's gonna be a tough one.
But if he needs clean fire frags like that one again, and oh, that LG there. And no Ghost Walk here for another 2 seconds. He's not gonna be able to get out, is he? He uses the Ghost Walk, and yeah, Ratsup sees it.
He's gonna lose the Mega as well.
That was very risky staying on that Mega there. Ratsup getting no ammo.
There's a machine gun.
We'll switch though to the HMG, yeah. Forces SpudHunter back. Heavy is up. Spud takes it, but he is still really low, so he's got to be careful here. And pushing and hits 100%.
Pushing like that, not necessarily the play. Ratsup still low, but gets the light and the double bubble, so should be fine for now. Oh, brilliant rocket as SpudHunter falls in front of Ratsup. And nothing much Spud can do at this point of the game.
Yeah, minute to go. He's a whole bunch of frags. He basically right now needs to get this super clean frag, which is a good start, but all this time is wasted here where they're just sort of showing off at each other. It's just, it's all working in Ratsup's favor. And look at this, he gets out again, and the item's there for him.
Ratsup said all the answers so far.
Spuddy gets that armor shot, but the yeah, the pressure from Ratsup this match has been extremely good.
Yeah,
that's the problem with the lights. So he hits one rail, and that's almost all your armor gone immediately. And with only the 2 armor shots, if you're not in control of heavy, and Ghost Walk again, if you're not in control of heavy, it can be really hard to keep that stack up.
Yeah, and then again, only 150 max armor stack, 1 rail, and you're at less than 100 already.
Yep. And the GG's come out from SpudHunter. Well played to Ratsup.
Yeah, so Ratsup takes map 1.
And look at that, almost 60% rail. Like, that's exactly what we were saying before. It's if Ratsup starts hitting his shots, Spud's gonna have a really hard time. We saw that. It's like, look at even the items here. It's still like light armor's still Ratsup 17 to 13 Spud.
It didn't help that Spud only hit 20% rail, but
yeah,
Ratsup was always applying some very good pressure. It was a little bit unpredictable as well. SpudHunter couldn't get the reads as consistently as he wanted.
Yep.
And that's the map for Ratsup.
That Strug, I think, also helped out with the speed. There's numerous times there where Spud, he had control there, but he just wasn't able to push in because as Ratsup was running away, he'd hit a rail, or even if he missed that rail, he could then just use that crash slide to get out of it. No, well played by both players. But moving on now, Dale.
Yeah, completely different map style. The rail a little bit less important. Just as action-packed though. And Spud's Galena might change the tide of the series. But of course, you can never underestimate a good ranger. The players are ready. We are ready. Let's jump into map 2. Red Soup is 1-0. And
so we'll see if he can take it in the clean 2-0 sweep, or if we're going to see a third map.
yeah,
Everyone in chat will be hoping for a third map. I know I am.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Spud is gonna have to answer if he wants to take anything out of the series. And for Red Soup, it's the same kind of mentality. And trying to adjust Spud's adjustment.
So I'd say I'd have to give Spuddy the champion actually. I feel like the laner is such a strong pick on this map. But then it's gonna come down to can Spuddy deal with that aim.
Prepare to fight.
Aim from Ratsup and those rails.
Yeah, but if Red Soup can't deal with the totems as well, then Spud has a definite advantage.
1. Fight.
Yeah, and starting off, Red Soup spawns below Mega. Oh, goes to the rocket launcher first. Spud picked up his heavy immediately. Already has the railgun, hasn't placed any totems yet.
Just holding this angle so patiently.
Yeah, both players trying to defend that LG. SpudHunter with a good fake. He does have to make his move on heavy. Oh, good pressure play from Red Soup. And this might actually trick SpudHunter. Oh, SpudHunter a little bit early on Mega. Fails to get any damage.
Red Soup to get across there and straight onto the Mega with the rocket jump.
Oh, but good rail from Spud equalizes the stack in a way. Of course, there are 4 white armors in this map, so armor is not a problem for Red Soup.
So I just needs to keep pressuring. He doesn't have much control here, but he's got the high ground advantage. But Red Soup's already found that first great initial rocket there, but the rail pushes Red Soup. And he's using that rocket jump again.
Oh, another one! A little bit too early just to escape the danger area. SpudHunter gets the heavy and rocket jumps himself up. Oh, and good ore by Red Soup. Getting frag 1. Almost gets a rail of spawn.
That was extremely dangerous by Red Soup there. He only had about 30 total stack. He still went for that rail, but what a mid-air rocket.
Oh, what a rocket.
He's got to get out of here now.
Yeah, both players hitting on about the same stacks. Oh, good rail from Spuddy. If he's able to get another angle, he gets a frag for sure. And again, Red Soup with that rocket jump.
Yeah, the speed is just so quick. There's no way Spuddy can get time to get a rail on that when he picks up the heavy. And being Ranger is using his passive extremely well with the less self damage. But as we saw, we see SpudHunter sitting in this rail room a lot with these totems. So many time shards here. And he's just got his second totem now. Will he use it? Looks like he's going to hold it just for now. 2 minutes in. There we go. Puts it
oh, the offensively. Oh, the rocket!
What? How does Red Soup get 2 beautiful rockets right in the corner up there? Fortunately for Spud, though, he does get the spawn right on top there. Might be able to defend this Mega and steal it here, but no, the LG from Red Soup pushes him down. Yeah, Spud's got to be careful here. He doesn't have the stack to fight this. Red Soup knows he's pushing in. Not hitting the rockets he needs to, but that final one pushes Red Soup back.
And Spud will be able to heal on those totems. He might get a light armor or 2 along the way. So he survives that fight.
Oh, this is not a fight he wants to make. And he's got no rockets! He stops to rockets and here's the click of death. Oh, no one ever wants to hear that. And that's Red Soup now. 3-0 up, 3 minutes in. And in full control of this map right now. Even denying the armors. Yeah, not such a big deal on this map. Still plenty of other armors that Spud can go to.
Yeah, but Spud is taking that upper level position, so not having that armor is a big deal.
Impressive.
Alright, Soup, he doesn't care that he's got that upper position. He just orbs straight up, and look at this, straight off spawn. TheSpudHunter already on almost no HP, 10. He gets that second totem down now, so he's getting close to this overstack. I think he needs to now get this overstack up, and hopefully he can then use that to fall back on these five. Because he's got no control right now, so he needs to get that overstack for the totems.
Stopwatch.
Oh, SpudHunter gets that light armor finally. But goes for a full-on fight and without the stack to do it. Oh, Ratsup gets another frag and gets the spawn rails.
Oh,
You came to the
Two
wrong
frags for the price of one.
He knows where he spawned. Oh, he looked away the last second.
Oh, he knows where the second totem is. The third totem, actually, so...
It looks like
SpudHunter
Ratsoup's
now
timed on these items. Right, and SpudHunter's actually going to get this mega, but he's already at 160 health, so he's actually just holding it here. Smart play here. So now if he takes some damage, he can fall back onto that. There we go, exactly, yeah.
Oh, good play
down,
from
LG.
Spud. He loses all of his armor.
The LG from Ratsup is just so strong here. He's got to try and get out. He's got that totem there with the extra overstack. He's got two more. Can he get to him? Nice rail there, but oh, Ratsup will return rail at 10 HP and he doesn't even make it through the TP. Another rail to follow up. 7-0 right now, Ratsup.
Oh, did he not see the other totem? That's now finally something going Spud's way. Oh, Ratsup steals the mega.
The last second.
On the LG with Spud falling down. On another spawn rail. Nothing going right for Spud at the moment. On even chases him out of the rail room.
So Ratsup now is playing so dangerous. He is railable right now, so he's got to be careful. Finally sees that first totem there. Picks up the heavy. He's got almost no rockets and no LG, so he's got to be careful in this fight. All he's really got is this railgun, and yeah, he knows, so he has to fall back now. Spud will take that, but oh, he misses that rail afterwards.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a break for SpudHunter as Ratsup destroyed the totem just as SpudHunter placed his. So he still has 3 totems up.
There goes one of those totems. Ratsup still, he needs to go get this ammo. He's over at LG. There we go. And now just the rockets. Go in for the fight. So even with all this
Rocket
time in
jump
control,
and orb
Spud had-
again.
Oh. And he goes straight back into control of the items, yeah. So he's using this orb extremely well. Like, Spuddy thinks he's safe up in this high ground here, but Ratsup just pushes straight in with that orb and like straight at that close range then with the rockets. Yeah, Spud's not ready for it. And he catches him out again through the TP. He's got nothing here. Respecting Spud. Falling back here, defending the rockets.
Forcing Spud to escape though. Spud doesn't have any rockets. He does have LG and it's strong LG. Might get on the board here. Oh, and Ratsup doesn't even connect. Oh, he does connect to the last rocket. My game not designed for it.
Shameful.
But even after that, stacks are even again just after SpudHunter got mega there.
Oh, and SpudHunter goes aggressively towards his stash. Gets caught by Ratsup. Now finally breathing a sigh of relief, getting a light armor below LG. Oh, Ratsup setting himself up too early. SpudHunter not able to really punish that with the rockets.
Enough LG there to push him off. But
He does
Yeah,
get
Ratsup,
himself
only
some
one
more
rocket here.
items.
great rail there. And denied that armor. SpudHunter is super low here. Another 5 seconds now until this heavy.
Be healed.
Ratsup should have timing on this. He does. Oh,
Great
rocket though,
rockets!
and he
Oh,
pushes
and
straight up.
again.
Oh, and he LGs it, but doesn't quite destroy that totem. Ratsup is so low, he's got to get out. But the defensive 100. And then the rail! Ratsup somehow winning that fight after being on 25 HP. Fantastic rockets.
Oh, now with the items, SpudHunter just a couple of seconds too late. Trying to
So
apply
what
the
does
same
SpudHunter do at this
pressure.
point? Is he using the rocket jump again? All Spuddy's
Yeah,
got
we
here
find-
is that plasma.
We're seeing some desperation with the plasma going in, trying to deal some damage. Oh, great rocket again, but good turn from Spud. Just not enough stack to finish that fight. And Again, the spawn rails, you gotta be frustrating to be on the back foot when you need frags.
There's only a minute and a half left here, and 12-1. I don't think there's anything Spud can do here unless he pulls out a miracle.
We've seen those before. Ratsup holding the low ground. Trying to catch Spud going for that heavy. Spud doesn't.
In fact, Spud needs to push in there, but still trying to get all of his arsenal. He still doesn't have rockets here. He's got no totems up right now. Ratsup's been doing a fantastic job this map, taking out these totems. Like, yeah, early on, there was still a few around, but later game, there has been no totems for Spud to fall back on. They're definitely no overstack. I think that's going to be about all she wrote. A minute to go.
Yeah, 50 seconds for 12 frags. It's just delaying the
here
to do it.
Yeah, bouncing up and down on the trampoline.
Yeah, nothing Spud could have done after getting trapped there the first time.
He had to go in for the play, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Ratsup's LG is too good. Bit of a rail exchange there. Spud will get the frag. A little bit of a consolation prize.
Yeah, something for him to smile about. Yeah, and Spud calls it.
You lose.
Yeah, decisive victory from Ratsup.
Yeah, extremely well played by him. And look at that again, another 50% rail from him. Spud actually hitting 58 hits on, but he just look at the. Doesn't matter about the accuracy though. Look at the number of shots taken.
Yeah, Spud didn't use the rail enough.
More than Spud shot, yeah.
And it's crazy to think that SpudHunter was using the rail room a lot to hold on to his stash and didn't get enough rails in.
Well, there we have it. It was a pretty commanding 2-0. Really sensational play from Ratsup, I think. I mean, you said he was a heavy hitter, but I wasn't expecting that. The hit scan especially, absolutely well. Hit some nice rockets as well, not to be forgotten. Commiserations to SpudHunter then, but I think he lost to a very, very good player.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
no shame at all in this defeat.
Yeah. So Ratsup, I think, will be definitely be probably even in the grand final, I reckon, for this Division 2.
Yeah, I mean, it just the
he
looks good.
Yeah. If he keeps playing like this, I think we'll definitely see him though.
Well, we